Well, good morning. It's Saturday morning, and let's just get this camera right now. I have parked, so I am hands-free, and just want to set this up. As you know, I do all this filming and vlogging on my phone. Yeah, Saturday morning. Saturday morning's always been a must for me. Generally, I do like to have a Saturday off now and again. I'm getting a little bit older, and but for many years, when I worked for a groundwork company many years ago, and in different parts of the country, Saturday was a must. It was obligatory, and even if you went in and they did the morning, Saturday morning, 8 to 12 or even to 1 o'clock, they would always finish a little bit early generally, and they expected it, and that's the way it was. Avon Construction down in Worcester many years ago, John Norman and Brooks and Wood up in Essex, and that's how it was, and even in Gloucester. And that's how the cookie crumbles when you start out as a young man, when you're working for these companies and you're learning the game. Just let you know where we are at the moment in respect of work. We haven't quite finished that Western job now. We've got the Western job, and that's drawing to a conclusion. Client's getting a little bit impatient now, and I don't think the balance is fair in that respect, because he's had so many add-ons, and some yes he's paid for, and which changes your schedule. Your schedule of works just goes out the window when they want you to start doing some extra work. You try and accommodate that while you're there. And also I've done jobs that I haven't been paid for because I've just helped him out, and you know, that's the way I am. We went over there one day, and it was absolutely pouring down. We couldn't get on, and he had one of his lads in another part doing some work, and I really felt for this guy, because there's no way that at his age, he was 70, there's no way he was going to dig that out. So I went down there with a sledge, Luke got on the wheelbarrow, and we broke it up and got it all out. I mean, it was, we were there nearly all day. It was like there till 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I never charged him for that, and I just went over there and I didn't waste the day. And he's got quite a bit of work going on, so I want to sort of help him out. And there's always that thing about getting extra work, but you shouldn't do that really, and I should have learnt my lesson. So he's getting a bit impatient, probably got a better day's work left on it, and I'm going to go over today, going to try and get the main parts done. And if it means going back, do I want to go back on a Sunday? Probably not. Do I want to go back on Monday morning? Probably not. It'd be great to get it done today, but I don't think that's going to quite fully happen today. But so we've got to get it out of the way. We've got to get it finished, got to get it completed, because it's causing a bit of a not quite good feeling at the moment. And we've got another project where we've installed a product, and the product itself has a fault, and it's something that you wouldn't have noticed when we rolled it out, and it has to be put right, you know. And they've accepted that it is a product fault. It's nothing that I've done, but should they be paying me to put it right, the manufacturers? Probably yes, but I have a good relationship with them, so it's just something that you've got to sort of get done. But we need some commitment off them to say when the grass is going to come, so I can tell the client, and they're going to be happy about it. So there's that job. And then, of course, unfortunately, I never usually have any problems, and it's all happening at the moment. And we've got a patio that we've grouted, and what we've got some capillary action where the grout has been drawing the wet from underneath, and it's caused a lot of efflorescence in the grout. And I think that was my fault, and when we get up there at some point, I'll be able to show you that. So we have to deal with that as well. And we've started another job in Cardiff, and that's all underway. That's working nicely, and we've had the grab service come in the other day, and it is a 6-wheeler, and it's a short one, so it's able to get in on this cul-de-sac. So we had to work around them when they were available. So it's a bit hit and miss at the moment, but hopefully we'll get down there Tuesday, and there's 34 square meters of block paving to go in. So long as we can get the delivery and we get the stone dust, we should have that in quite easily in a day, no problem at all. But then I want to make it look different. I want to put a banding course all around. I want to create a path going through the middle of it so it denotes the footpath. So all in all, there's a lot happening at the moment, a bit of running around, and that's not always good because productivity slows down because you're spending time running around and it's costing you more money in fuel. But unfortunately, sometimes customers won't wait. They just won't wait for you. What you want to be saying in an ideal world, that you're number one, you're number two, you're number three, number four, number five, etc, etc, but they won't. They want a date when you're going to start, because that's how generally the world works. But really, for a contractor, you want to be able to say, well, I'll get there when I can. You're number two, number three, whatever, as I've said. And unfortunately, that's not the way it rolls. So, but your contractor will work from that way sometimes, because I do, you know. And sometimes when we go on a project, we get so much done in about 4 or 5 hours or 3 hours, whatever, and there's nothing else you can do for the rest of the day, so you don't want to waste that time. So maybe you do increase productivity by going somewhere else and maybe taking some grass off, or cleaning an area out, cleaning some rubbish up, you know, and making a start on a project, and that's fine. But I need to get this done. I'm really anxious now, and not really anxious, but I am keen to get it finished, because these things do cause ill feeling. So there we are, that's done. Watch this vlog. I'll be giving you a little bit more. This will probably be quite a long vlog. Gone on for 6 minutes now talking. That's incredible. It's amazing where the time goes. Content is so important, and getting out on this phone on a regular basis is what I want to do. I want to share with you guys out there, and you girls that do things that we do, and even if you're a consumer or member of the public, I hope we learn from this, all of us, and it should be a reciprocal thing. We all learn, and we all benefit from it. That's the main thing, as long as we benefit in a positive way. Right, let's get on with it. Well, I said I was going to bring you a little bit more of a vlog today. This is where we've come to try and finish off. We've had to adjust the gates a little bit, which we've done now. We've got this pergola effect over the top of this Show Sugi burnt wood, and if you're watching Wheaton, that's how we do the wood, mate. Just have a look at that now. I'm going to see there. That's how I burn it, and this is this new Aero board. We've made gates out of it. Got a side bit there just to create some privacy. There was a couple of bushes here before, and a small wall, and but it's brown from the other side, so we'll just go down here now. This is the steps that we've been doing. Just give them a wash down now. I've just done this corner piece. This is an extension. There was a Pittosporum tree in the corner here, so we ripped that out, got all the root systems out, and we've built the corner up here. Let me just come around here. We've got a couple more cuts to do on there. And this is the back of the gates on this side. So we're going to have something growing over the top there. Whether they give that a wash on this side or not, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. There's a little bit more to do, but we'll show you a little bit more later. Okay, I want to just show you the garden. It's always tempting to show you the garden before it's completely finished. We've got the gravel to go around the edge. This is little Coco here. She used to be my little girl, my pup. Yes, she is. She's a little girl. As you can see, we've got the porcelain we've laid at a diagonal. We've got these small walls, like that wall up there. That wall, again, if you're watching, that wall there, that's all just random pick off the quarry face, just what was available. And that's what the client wanted to use. And yeah, we have got those terracotta drainage pipes in the wall, because that's for his bottles of wine or champagne, whatever. Anyway, so we've got this porcelain pave, and we've laid at an angle. You can see you've got a couple of trays in the garden here, and you've got the split level on here, and again we've got this slate bull nose going all the way around. The client's got a water feature there, and we've got the wall painted the same. We have to give it another lick of paint as the door. And of course we've got this olive tree, so it's nearly there. We're not far off, so now's the time for give it a push and get it done. Well, I'm back. Saturday afternoon, 3:31. I'm back in the house, and I'm absolutely burst, worn out. It seems like as if I've just recorded me in this van today, but I haven't. You'll be able to see what we were doing over in Weston today on the Weston project, and what I've included in this vlog is lots of pictures and short clips of the camo preset fixing tool, whatever it's called, the Pro Marksman. I forgot already. The Aeroboard, which is fantastic, absolutely fantastic product. I think this is going to turn the decking industry upside down. It's going to make a massive difference. And look, basically today we got over to Weston, and the client was good. He was fine with us, and we're not far off from finishing. Couldn't quite get done everything today, but already I spoke about this morning about those extras he wanted, and guess what? He wants another extra. It's only a step, but nevertheless, it's still time, it's still money, and as a result of it, on Monday now we have to go and get a couple of bull noses to do this. So it's an extra, but it still keeps putting us behind, you know. And if you haven't included any of these in your job, and we've had so many extras over there, I mean, it's just gone on, and I've accommodated to the best I could, like, you know. So it puts you by with those other jobs, so I don't know, just got to keep going, I suppose. Keep at it. Look, enjoy the vlog, and I got to say, if there's any questions or any queries about any of the products, for example, the Aeroboard, just to recap now, the Aeroboard, the camo tool, and we have been speaking to the people at BAL, B-A-L, there in Stoke-on-Trent. We are going to have a training day and an educational day, because every day is a school day, but we're going to have one where they've got little areas where guys can have a go at you know, using adhesives and understanding grouts, and they've been around a long time, BAL, so we're not far from that first meeting for this year. It's such a shame that we haven't had those meetings yet, you know, and we've had them before, but nothing this year, because it's hard work running your own business, and the media stuff that I actually do, and, you know, trying to set up these educational days. So hopefully we better start getting some videos online on the website on landscape survival for all of you guys that don't know who I am and what I do. But we run a landscaping forum on Facebook. It's called Landscape Survival with Johnny Boy, the daily grind. Get on there, have a look, join the group, and try to fill the questionnaire out that we have on there, because it's so important. We just don't allow any Tom, Dick and Harry in there. You know, we want contractors and people that are very serious about what they're doing. So and of course I run Green Top Landscapes. But get onto Landscape Survival, have a look, join if you can. But we're trying to bring a community of landscapers across the country together, and it's happening slowly, but it's happening. Rocco's out.